This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, verse 1 to 2. Hear you the word which the Adawan Yahweh speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Adawan Yahweh, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. Shalom, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai, Brakatha Yahweh, Brakatha Yahweh Shai, Brakatha Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Waha Rakha Kodash. Double honor, as always, goes to the apostles of Great Millstone, GMS, who rule well and teach well, leading the flock by example. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the Akim pushing this 100% gospel, this good news, the world over, in sincerity and in truth. To you few sisters, to you I say Shalom, Wa Adawan Ratazah, which means Lord willing. So Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. Alright? So, the reason why I brought out Jeremiah, chapter 10, verses 1 through 2, okay, is we've got a very recent up and coming planetary alignment 2023, okay, today, June 17th, alright, of Saturn, Neptune, Jupiter, and Mercury, and Uranus, alright, those are the planets involved, alright, and this is from starwalk.space, alright, recent article as well, June 16th, 2023, okay, and this is the signs of the times, man, okay. These heathens have always been obsessed, with the heavens, okay, so much that they worship those things, worshiping the sun, worshiping the moon, worshiping the different planets, like Saturn, for example, okay, and Saturn that's where you get the word Saturday from, okay, and that's why the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, told us through the prophet Jeremiah, alright, the prophet Jeremiah, not to be dismayed at these signs, okay. Why? Because it shows us the times that we are in, okay. Alright. So if we get First Thessalonians chapter 5, and we'll start at the top, which reads, But of the times and the seasons, brethren, you have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Okay, and these signs, man, are showing us that the return of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, alright, will come as a thief in the night for these people, man. Alright. Verse 4, But you, brethren, are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. You are all the children of light, and the children of the day. We are not of the night, nor of darkness. And that's right. We have the true light, which is the correct wisdom and understanding and knowledge of the scriptures through the Holy Spirit, Rakha Kodash. Okay? Which is why we are consistently watching the signs and prophecies taking place and filtering it through the scriptures, so we are not taken unawares. Okay? So if we go back to the article, it says, planetary alignments are beautiful celestial events that you can observe without special equipment. The next one will take place on June 17th, today. Here, you'll learn how to observe the alignments and find the dates on the most spectacular ones and gain a thorough understanding of these celestial events. Planetary alignment is an astronomical term used to describe the event when several planets gather closely on one side of the sun at the same time. Planetary parade is a colloquial term that means, in the broadest sense, that several planets are present in the sky in one night. Okay. And it says what planets are visible during the alignment of planets 2023. On the morning of June 17th, 5 planets, Saturday, Neptune, Jupiter, Uranus, and Mercury, will line up within a 93-degree sky sector, which the planetary alignment about and half an hour before sunrise. This is a rare opportunity to see 5 planets at once, but be aware that 2 of them, Neptune and Uranus, will be challenging to spot. To make the most out of this astronomical event, goes on to talk about downloading the app. Okay. Saturn Magnitude 0.9 will be the first planet to rise as early as the middle of the night on June 16 to 17. Look for it in the constellation Aquarius, and it goes on to name the other planets as well. You know, at the magnitude and stuff. Alright. So, you know, what is a planetary alignment? Here are two common definitions of a planetary alignment. An astronomical event when planets gather closely on one side of the sun at the same time is seen from above the solar system. Okay, it goes into more detail on that. I'll just pick out bits from this article. Alright, won't read the whole thing. Okay. It says, when will the planets align in 2023? Not all parts of the world have the same view of planetary alignments due to the position of the ecliptic on the celestial sphere. Certain planets may not be visible from where you live. Therefore, please keep in mind that the following list of planetary alignments is a general overview. The listed dates indicate when the planets can be clearly seen from most locations worldwide. If you missed a precise date, don't worry. Okay. And it goes on to give dates and things like that, when it last happened. Okay. Yeah, so, you know, if you want to view this article, of course, you know, read in your own time, you're more than welcome to do so. Alright. Okay. Let's get Joel. Book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 30, which reads, look at the subheading, the day of the Lord. It says, and I will show wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood and fire, and pillars of smoke. Okay. And these very things are occurring, man. Alright. There's even been an increase in volcanic eruptions. We're currently, you know, reading about the wonders in heaven, right? You know. Right? We've got fishes beaching themselves. Okay. You know, recently there was a bear swimming in the ocean. Okay. Wild beasts changing their places. And then, of course, the mandatory implementation of the RFID micro chip, which is a major prophecy that we are patiently waiting on. Okay. All these are signs indicating that we're at the end of Esau Edom's kingdom, the so-called white man. Verse 31. The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before the great and the terrible day of the Adawan Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, come. Okay. Yep, so these things are happening, man. Right? You got your blood moons as well. The sun, you know, being blood red. Alright? That took place not too long ago. Alright? These are all prophetic signs to look for. Of course, you know. And of course, nations rising against nations. Rumors of war. Alright? You know, recently you had Belarus receiving tactical nuclear weapons from Russia. Alright? You know, then you got your threats of cyber attacks from different countries. So we're definitely at the end, man. Okay. Let's get Isaiah. Chapter 62. Alright. And verse 6. Which reads, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. You that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence. That's right, man. We're those spiritual watchmen blowing that spiritual trumpet, right, and warning our people, the nation, you know, warning the nation of Israel, which you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, okay, who are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, you know, to turn back to your power. All right, because a watchman, you know, he warns his people of the dangers to come. All right, and we're constantly, you know, putting out videos, all right, day and night, man, and the warning's going forth. All right, never keep in silence. Okay. All right. Let's get a precept to that. Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17, which reads, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Yasha Allah. Therefore hear the word out my mouth and give them warning from me. Alright, we're commanded to do this, man. Okay. Getting the blood off our hands. Alright. You know, that way, you know, there's no excuse, there's no cloak for your sin. All right, because the warning has gone out. All right. You know, and with these, you know, prophecies taking place, man, you know, things are being made manifest. All right. Which the word manifest means to be made clear to the eye or mind. All right, and we, you know, have the spiritual eyesight to understand the prophecies in their order. All right, because World War III can't happen until the MOTB is fully mandated. All right. It's the book of Luke, chapter 21. Go to verse 25, and this is what Yahushua said, since it's written in red. All right. Subheading: the return of Hamashiach. Okay. Verse 25, Luke 21 and 25. And there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations, with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. Okay. Again, signs in the moon and in the sun. Alright. And in the stars. Now, we know that some of those signs in the heavens are actually the chariots of the Lord. Okay. And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon, and the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations. And we've seen that with nations. Alright, with perplexity. Let's look at the word perplexity in the Greek. Alright, and the Strong's word is aporia. Alright. Strong's G640. Okay.
Strong's G640. Aparia. Aparia.
Goes into the state of one who is in perplexity. Doesn't give us much. Can quickly define the word though. Okay. Always looking into words, into it. Right. Perplexity. Right. Oxford Dictionary online. It says inability to deal with or understand something. Confusion, bewilderment, puzzlement, bafflement. Okay. So that's what these people are going to be in. Alright. That's what these people are going to, alright, be in. Those people won't know what to do, man, when the time comes. These heathens, they ain't going to know what to do. Alright. In 2000, Babylon the Great, man, you know, they're completely through. Babylon the Great being America. Alright. They're not going to know what to turn to. Alright. They're going to be completely bugged out, man. Alright. But the elect of the nation of Israel, alright, will be protected by Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You know, of course they will, be tested as well. Okay. You know, especially their faith, because without faith it's impossible to please the Most High. Okay. So Luke 21 and 25 again. And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations, with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. Right? The sea and the waves roaring. Alright, it's a dark saying. Right? A metaphor, basically, that the people will be in uproar. Okay. They won't have the answers. Okay. Verse 26. Men's hearts failing them for fear. Right? Men's hearts literally failing them for fear. Heart attacks. Alright. Even from seeing the chariots of Yasharallah, which the world ignorantly calls, UFOs. Okay. And looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken. Okay. That's why again in Jeremiah 10 and 1 to 2, hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. That's right. That's why we should be dismayed at the signs, man. Okay. Only the heathen are dismayed at them. Okay. These are chariots of salvation for the elect. Alright. Let's go back to Luke again. Luke chapter 21 and verse 27. And then shall they see the Son of Man, Yahushai, coming in a cloud with power and great glory. Right? And Yahushua will return as an angelic force to conquer his enemies. Okay. He will take vengeance and not meet thee as a man. Alright, roughly paraphrasing that other scripture. Alright. And this is a future prophecy. Okay. Alright, he's gonna have many crowns. Alright, verse 28, which reads, "And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh." Okay. You know, it's close, man. It's real close. All hell is about to break loose. Societal collapse, which by default will bring forth deliverance. You know. So yeah. So I wanted to touch on this article since I came across it. So that's where we're at. Right, so I don't want to write as how this lesson was edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel. In closing, all praises, glory, and honor goes to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Waha Rakah Kodash. With that, Kwam Yasharala, Wa Abad Babal. We got next, Lord willing. Shalom to the elect.